hopefully clarified earlier for the jury, the drug dissolves fairly quickly, 15 minutes. It's absorption half-time. Again, I'm sorry to use these confusing terms, but the time, it's an index of how long it takes to achieve a peak level, has been reported to be 22 to 40 minutes. And most importantly is that lorazepam has very little first-pass metabolism. You heard earlier Dr. Shafer talk about propofol and why he didn't expect propofol to be absorbed from the stomach, because it's extensively metabolized when it first is absorbed and passes into the liver, what we affectionately refer to as first-pass effect. Lorazepam, in contrast, has a very high bioavailability. Approximately 93% of a given dose orally will appear in the blood. So it's very different than the situation with propofol.
And in forming your opinion, do you rely upon the article or the paper written by David Greenblatt?
Actually, there are two papers by Greenblatt, yes, but for the modeling, I think the one that you were provided describes the modeling. There's also an additional paper that talks about the lag time, or the time to dissolve the tablets and the time to achieve levels in the blood.
And, Your Honor, I'd like to mark this one as quadruple O.
Quadruple O.
The article by Greenblatt, it takes into consideration absorption, reaching peak concentrations, and elimination.
I believe so, yes.
And based upon that article, would you expect there to be, would it be inconsistent with your opinion that there's 1/300th of a pill that might still be left in the stomach?
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding exactly your question. Could you restate, please?
I think there's evidence that, as it relates to free propofol, there may have been 1/300th of a pill still in the stomach at 12 o'clock time of autopsy.
The equivalent of 1/333rd of a tablet.
I think you should rephrase it with that
Okay.
in mind.
The equivalent.
Is there an objection?
Objection.
Okay.
I'll rephrase it.
Rephrase it.
Your description here, would it be inconsistent with 1/300 or 1/330th of a 2 milligram dose of lorazepam in the stomach?
Yes, I think the important point is you would not expect to see any free lorazepam in the stomach, because it is completely absorbed. You would not expect to see any free lorazepam in the stomach if it was only given intravenously. That's my point, because there's no what they call post-mortem redistribution, which means a drug going from the bloodstream into the stomach. So the fact that there is even a tiny amount of free lorazepam is consistent with the theory that he took lorazepam orally.
I'm going on to a different area right now. Would this be a good time to take the morning break?
I think so. All right with the people?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take the mid-morning break.